Welcome back to Briggs on Books, a truly international talk show where we talk to authors from all over the world, not just authors, but editors, publishers, people who help people get their books published. If you're an aspiring author, you should be watching this show because we're going to introduce you to people who've done it. They pulled it off, and they are authors. Our next guest is Anne Manuel. Welcome, Anne.
Hi, Mike. Thank you so much for having me today.
Now, tell me where you're located right now.
Well, I'm in lovely Fort Mill, South Carolina, which really is right outside of Charlotte.
Oh, outside of Charlotte. So if you can find Charlotte, you can find Fort Mill. Now, what fascinated me is somebody described you as that you have an actively vibrant inner child. And it's propelled you to writing all these children's books. How many books have you written now?
Well, I wrote and published 31 books for children in about a 6-month period.
And 6 months, wow.
I'm sorry?
In 6 months. Yeah, I'm shocked to hear that. 6 months. What age children are these books directed toward?
Well, 4 to 6, but I have found that 8-month-old babies respond to the stories. Yeah, so really any age.
Don't you think mothers should be reading to babies anyway, 8-month-old or,
Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
you can read to them in the womb. It's never too early to start reading.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's good. Now, did you set out to become a children's author? Was that your life's goal?
No, absolutely not. I had other things to do. I started out in corporate, and then I did work with children in the preschool arena as a teacher and administrator. And then I was really busy with family investment property projects for the majority of my adulthood. And then all that kind of came to an end, and gosh, the books were just waiting to be born, and I just had to give them the light of day.
What year did you teach? What age did you teach?
Oh, I taught, 18-month-olds up to 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then I went into administration, and that really taught me quite a bit about child development.
Yeah, I bet. Well, now I want to say this to our viewers. I say this a lot, is that go order these books. You don't have to order all 31 if you don't want right now, I don't think. But don't order one copy. Order 5 copies. Books are meant to give away as gifts. And how many nieces and nephews and baby showers and stuff are you going to go to this year? Buy 5, 10 copies of each because I'm going to put up, Kellyanne, I'm going to put up each, and by the way, we don't have any social media on the screen, but find Kellyanne at Amazon. I did it this morning. I just typed Kellyanne. Before I could finish typing her name, she popped up on Amazon. And I'm going to put the covers of some of the books up, Kellyanne, starting with book 1, and tell us a little bit about this one, The World's Small.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I flip titles. So instead of Small World, it's The World Small.
Okay.
And The World Small is in the Essential series. And, it's about connectedness. And it's about, even though you may travel to distant places, children will have a similar way to play, no matter where you are. Children love to blow bubbles. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. They love chalk. They love color. They love blocks. So it's about connectedness, but also the idea of dreaming of distant and faraway lands. But by the end of the day, tucking under the same cover of the sky at night and being connected in the way.
Very good. Now here's another one, The Boots Rain. Oh, I get it. You flip words. I get it now. I get Kellyanne Manuel.
Oh, The Boots Rain. Yeah, I was putting on my rain boots one day to walk the dog, and I heard the poem, The Boots Rain. And, I just had the idea of, gosh, what if the boots were falling from the sky instead of being on the ground? And, when I realized that's a Rainbow's End story, I have a Rainbow's End series. That's about me creating any event I want at the end of a rainbow. Well, and the beautiful boots fall down from the sky. And by all accounts, no two boots were the same. So basically, that's about individuality.
Yeah. Now, this next book, book 3, The Catcher Dream, flip the word. I'm getting you, Kellyanne. It looks more serious.
It is. And The Catcher Dream is a classic, one of my classics. And it's about boundaries. And it's about the child learning to feel and sense things in their own self and make a decision based on how they feel and doing a check on their own system and saying, this does not feel comfortable, and catch your dream, you can take a walk and get out of my space.
And again, what age would that be for?
That's, definitely 4 to 8.
4 to 8
You know,
years old.
that's a little bit older, but I'll tell you, I have a 3-year-old nephew, great nephew, who loves that book.
Loves
so,
that book, yeah.
It just depends on the child.
And then finally, the name is Light. My name is Light.
My name is Light, yes. I have a series on it, the My Name Is series, and it's all about identity. And comparing and comparisons and healthy dialogue and discourse where people state their thoughts and their feelings and what they see, and they have a healthy discussion about it. And at the end of the day, you can agree to disagree, but My Name Is all about coming forth in social environments with who you are and developing a sense of self in all ways, self-esteem, identity, all the parts of self that a child is developing in their early years.
Yeah. Now, by the way, you have the My Name series, you have the Essentials series, the Rainbows In series, and the Classics. And let me ask you this, because I don't know if you read my bio, but I'm a presidential scholar. So I'm particularly interested in your dog and what his name is and stuff like that.
You're talking about Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yes. I have several books dedicated to Theodore Roosevelt. And one of them is, The Bear Teddy. And, The Bear Teddy is just about, it's the flip on teddy bear. But, my dog, Teddy Roosevelt has been a huge inspiration for me in so many ways. And, of course, the real Teddy Roosevelt was into conservation and created the National Park System. So I feel a real affinity to him as well. So my books kind of are multi-layered in many, many ways. And you'll be interested to see what you find when you read them.
Yeah, that's fun. Kellyanne, I could talk to you all day. You're fascinating and you're fun and a great interview, by the way. We have, we've gone overtime, but anything else you want our viewers to know, or any last pitches you want to get in there?
Yeah, all 31 books are available in audio format.
Oh, nice.
And if you go to amplify.com audiobooks, you can have all 31 for under $20. And you will not regret investing in the audio.
Yeah, and I just tell you, my kids, I have 3 kids, they're all grown and living in New York now, but every week there's another birthday party they're going to, and they're always wanting to buy something or just I want to give cash. I said, no, we're giving books. So I want all of our viewers, let's make this a thing. Anytime there's a kid, a birth, a baby shower, a Christmas, birthdays, let's give books. And Kellyanne, you've inspired me. 31 books, one for each day of the month. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and I want you to come back again.
I would love to. It's a real honor to be here.
Thank you. Anne Manuel, author of 31 books and series, his theories and books. We'll be back with more authors right after this.